2025 is shaping up to be a year like no other for the cryptocurrency market. And here's the thing, are you ready to capitalize on it? While most people are either sitting on the sidelines or chasing short-term trends, the real opportunities lie in understanding the bold predictions that could redefine the market. From Bitcoin's euphoric peaks to altcoins exploding during the out season, this could be the most lucrative window we've seen in years. Success in 2025 won't just depend on what you invest in, it will depend on how prepared you are for the twists and turns of the market cycle. As institutional players enter the space and macroeconomic shifts reshape the landscape, investors will need to navigate both opportunities and risks with precision. Are you ready to stay ahead of the game? Welcome to the Chainpoint channel. In this video, we're diving deep into 3 game-changing predictions for 2025 that you can't afford to miss. They're backed by historical patterns, market data, and insights into what's driving the crypto world forward. If you've been waiting for a sign to double down on your crypto knowledge and strategy, this is it. Let's get started. But before we continue our talk, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay tuned to what is happening in the crypto world. And remember, everything we say here is not an investment advice. Always invest wisely. Let's get started. The year 2025 is set to be a defining moment for the cryptocurrency market. Analysts predict it will enter its most lucrative phase, often referred to as the out season. This is when altcoins take center stage, experiencing exponential growth as Bitcoin dominance begins to decline. Historical data from 2017 and 2021 highlights that during similar periods, select altcoins delivered returns of 10x to 20x. For investors who've been waiting on the sidelines, 2025 could represent the golden window of opportunity. Bitcoin will likely peak early in the year, drawing significant attention and capital. But as its dominance starts to wane, the spotlight will shift to altcoins. During previous cycles, Bitcoin's market dominance dropped by 15–20% within 4 to 6 months of its peak. This trend not only signals the beginning of the out season, but also highlights the importance of being positioned early to capitalize on the transition. Sectors like decentralized finance, DeFi, gaming, and artificial intelligence are expected to lead this altcoin rally. In past cycles, these areas outperformed, providing investors with outsized returns. For example, tokens tied to gaming saw some of the highest gains during 2021's altcoin surge. In 2025, keeping an eye on emerging projects in these sectors could make all the difference in identifying the next big winners. The out season is historically a short-lived phenomenon, lasting around 4 to 6 months. Understanding how Bitcoin's euphoric phase plays into this cycle is the next step in mapping out a successful strategy for the year ahead. 2025 is expected to begin with Bitcoin entering a euphoric phase, capturing global attention as its price surges. This phase represents a period of rapid valuation growth, fueled by increasing institutional interest and a surge in retail participation. Historically, Bitcoin's euphoric peaks set the stage for a shift in market dynamics, where attention gradually moves from Bitcoin to altcoins. It's a classic pattern in cryptocurrency market cycles and one that investors should monitor closely. During this phase, Bitcoin's dominance over the market typically reaches its zenith. Investors often flock to Bitcoin first, drawn by its reputation as a store of value and its perceived stability. However, as gains start to plateau, the capital begins flowing into altcoins. This shift has been observed in previous cycles, such as in 2017 and 2021, when Bitcoin's dominance dropped sharply within months, signaling the start of the out season. The euphoric phase is also a time of heightened market enthusiasm, but it comes with risks. Emotional decision-making driven by FOMO, fear of missing out, can lead to poor investment choices. It's crucial for investors to remain disciplined during this period. While Bitcoin might appear unstoppable, history reminds us that this phase is often followed by a cooling off period. Diversifying into altcoins before this transition could position investors to capitalize on the next wave of growth. As Bitcoin's performance peaks, its influence on the market will remain profound. This is the moment when altcoins begin to shine, riding the momentum created by Bitcoin's success. Understanding this interplay between Bitcoin and altcoins is key to navigating the cryptocurrency market cycles. The next step is to explore how institutional interest will shape the market landscape in 2025, further amplifying opportunities and risks. Institutional interest in cryptocurrency has grown steadily, and 2025 is expected to be a turning point. Large institutions, driven by the success of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs launched in 2024, are bringing significant capital into the market. These investments aren't just limited to digital assets. They're expanding into innovative applications like real asset tokenization. Imagine a future where real estate, art, or even carbon credits are tokenized and traded as easily as Bitcoin. This growing participation from institutional players comes with notable advantages. First, it legitimizes cryptocurrency as an asset class, attracting a broader range of investors. Institutions like BlackRock and Deutsche Bank are integrating blockchain technologies, signaling a shift in how traditional finance views crypto. For retail investors, this is a crucial moment to align with the market trends being shaped by these financial giants. However, it's essential to understand the double-edged nature of institutional involvement. While their entry brings stability and liquidity, it also introduces new challenges. For instance, late-stage institutional investments often align with the market's peak, as seen in 2021. This pattern could repeat in 2025, creating false expectations of continuous growth. Staying vigilant and recognizing these signals can help investors avoid getting caught in the hype. Institutional interest is set to redefine the cryptocurrency landscape, but it's not without risks. The regulatory environment in 2025 will play a pivotal role, with new crypto regulations expected to unlock billions in additional institutional capital. How these developments unfold will shape the opportunities and challenges for both seasoned and new investors alike. The next consideration is understanding the risks tied to the end-of-cycle dynamics that often accompany such periods of rapid growth. As 2025 progresses, the cryptocurrency market could face significant end-of-cycle risks. While institutional involvement may drive euphoria in the early months, history suggests caution as the year unfolds. In previous cycles, late-stage investments by large institutions have often signaled a market peak. This pattern, combined with macroeconomic shifts like reduced liquidity, could lead to sharp corrections, catching many investors off guard. One critical factor to watch is the macroeconomic backdrop. The Federal Reserve is expected to implement only one interest rate cut in 2025, offering limited relief to markets. Historically, periods of reduced macroeconomic support have deepened impacts on cryptocurrency performance. For investors, this means staying attuned to broader economic indicators is as important as tracking Bitcoin and altcoin trends. False expectations of continuous growth are another risk. When institutions enter the market, retail investors often interpret this as a signal of long-term bullishness. However, liquidity shortages can emerge as new capital slows, particularly if regulatory developments or macroeconomic changes disrupt market momentum. Understanding these dynamics can help investors avoid overextending themselves during uncertain times. The end of a market cycle doesn't have to spell disaster for prepared investors. Strategic exits and diversified holdings are key to mitigating risks. Assets with strong fundamentals and high conviction, such as Bitcoin and crypto, stocks from solid companies and ETFs can provide stability. As the market shifts, being prepared for the next phase is what separates successful investors from the rest. Up next is how preparation can turn these challenges into opportunities. Navigating the cryptocurrency market in 2025 will require more than optimism. It will demand preparation. The most successful investors will focus on selecting high-conviction assets and developing clear strategies for both entry and exit points. This isn't just about picking the next Bitcoin or altcoin winner, it's about understanding market cycles and positioning yourself to maximize returns while minimizing risks. Now we can recap the predictions for 2025 based on historical data. Timing will be everything. Historical patterns show that the first 4 to 6 months of Bitcoin's dominance decline often present the most profitable period for altcoins. During this window, altcoins in emerging sectors like artificial intelligence and decentralized finance could see 10x, 20x growth. Investors who position themselves early in these areas, armed with research and a disciplined approach, will be better equipped to capitalize on the out season. Strategic exits are just as important as well-timed entries. The euphoric phase of the market often tempts investors to hold assets for too long, leading to missed opportunities when the cycle turns. Creating a plan for profit-taking, whether by setting price targets or using stop-loss orders, ensures that gains are realized before market sentiment shifts. As the saying goes, plan your trade and trade your plan. Finally, diversification and liquidity management will play a crucial role. Balancing high-risk, high-reward altcoins with more stable assets like Bitcoin can provide a safety net. Additionally, keeping some liquidity on hand allows investors to act quickly on new opportunities or weather unexpected market downturns. Now that you've seen what 2025 could bring to the cryptocurrency market, the question is, how will you prepare? From Bitcoin's euphoric rise to the explosive potential of altcoins, the strategies you build now could define your success in the most crucial market cycle yet. What's your next move? Drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I'd love to hear how you're gearing up for 2025. And don't forget, staying informed is your edge in this fast-paced market. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a critical update. Together, we'll navigate the opportunities and challenges ahead. Let's make 2025 your breakthrough year. I will see you in the next video.